Ever since 2012, Sinha's put a gin in me and sold me off to the Khans. I went on an 11-city tour to launch the calendar of my production house, Pooja Mishra Productions. And we all know what transpired in Udaipur. Before the molestation, Salman Khan is tweeting that Sonakshi has the best body in business. So his loyalty has always been to the pimp, not to the person, the trapped, enslaved victim who doesn't even know what's going on with her. That is me. Neither has he helped me with my career, nor has he helped me in any way in my personal life, emotional life, or financial life. For how long am I supposed to sit here being toyed around with by the Sinhas and the Khans? And today I'm going to end this for good. Needless to say that in this 11-city tour, every step of the way, I was fleeced and harassed. I was overcharged. They used to enter into my hotel room and steal my belongings. I was impregnated in Udaipur, and in broad daylight, a running bike was charged into my stomach and I was aborted in Nepal. I actually saw my fetus lying right next to me and I was bleeding. The whole road was filled with my blood, akin to the nose fracture I had just day before yesterday. So I need to understand that if Sinha wanted to be the center of attention, why did he trade me to Khan? Was I just a toy? Because Khan did nothing for me, professionally, financially, emotionally. I was just like a football, which both these families kept on kicking amongst themselves. But the brave thing that I did was fought it all out, because I have police complaints for each and every harassment that I've faced. After the 11-city tour, I decided to rent a place in Mumbai. That's when I'd done the FHM cover, the Filmfare cover, the Cine Blitz cover, seeing which Poonam Sinha and Sonakshi Sinha burned to death, including Malaika and Seema Khan. Because, they were like, now Salman has taken Pooja under her wing and she's going to be an A-lister actor soon. So they fed my father with Shamshan ki Raak and he started puking blood. Parallelly, I met a healer in Indore who told me that it was Shatrughan Sinha who had been putting the jinns in me and my family, as well as some lady called Isha, who I suspect to either be Malaika or Seema. So I was left with no other option than to pack my bags and come to Pune. At an opportune time when I was being mobbed on the streets because people had seen me on TV for 2 months at a stretch in Big Boss, and there was a huge demand for me in the market. I was even offered a Karan Johar film at this time. After coming back to Pune, I was left with nothing to do. So I started my own production house and started filming my first show, Love Sutra. I still remember on the day of the shoot, the chauffeur won't turn up. They love to see me struggle in rickshaws, running to salons to get my hair done before the shoot. Then, while shooting at West End, which is a 7-star deluxe right round the bend from my house, they kept on planting people who'll come and who'll create sound so that I have to take more takes, and my, whole budget of the shoot keeps on escalating up. After the shoot was over, they wouldn't let me get editors. They'd delete the content from my hard disk. Oh my God. Every step of the way I've been harassed. For each episode, I think I've died a million deaths. Somehow or the other, I managed to can 5 episodes of my web series, Love Sutra. After Love Sutra, I decided to shoot my cookery show, deconstructing gourmet cuisine with simple Indian ingredients. I had a sponsor, a hotel. The moment I reached there with my crew, they tell me that you shoot tomorrow. Today is a Monday, we can't shoot. So you can imagine, from the word go, they kept harassing me. In any case, we wrapped up 4 recipes and went into post-production. Now, the studio was the other end of town, and the technicians there, even though they knew Hindi, refused to speak in Hindi and only spoke in Marathi because I didn't understand that language. Parallelly, Colors launched Videocon presents Farah Khan Ki Dawat just to suppress my show. I worked so hard on that show, and even in Ficky Frames, everybody's applauded my concept. Yet my show has not seen the light of the day. Why? If this is not nepotism, I don't know what is. I kept attending FICCI and other such conferences to network with platforms where I could air these TV shows. These TV shows had not only taken out of me the money, time, energy, inclination, but a lot more, But they would not let me publicize or create awareness about my shows. You all are well aware of my terminated 13 lakh Condé Nast deal, 8 lakh Hindustan Times deal, 10 lakhs MediaNet Times of India deal, 1 lakh Cosmopolitan deal, 1 lakh Elle deal, 5 lakh Filmfare deal. I mean, they just did not want my production house to get noticed and my shows to air on the kind of platforms they have the quality to air on. Then I got a call to come and shoot my forthcoming show, Abhi To Party Shuru Hui Hai, in Delhi. And all hell broke loose. From fleecing me at slimming clinics like Vibe for 50 grand, 1 lakh, to forcing me to change my hotel rooms every day, to entering inside my hotel rooms and stealing my clothes, shoes, accessories. What torture did I not face? Why? Because Salman Khan was shooting there for Sultan and Sohail Khan was shooting there for Freaky Ali. Little did I know of any of this. And at that time, I was totally smitten by Salman because of the Vashikaran spell, but I was never allowed to meet him in a conscious state of mind. Although, in the darkness of the night, he used to visit me for his own pleasures, which I obviously never knew anything about. All the blockages, all the torture done by Khan and Sinha himself. You do remember the hotel beating staff video that suddenly went viral, as well as the Karol Bagh brawl? Well, all that was done by Sinha and certain members of the Khan family. Why? So that my contract with the channel would get terminated and I would get defamed and my shows would never take off. Parallelly, I signed an 8 lakh annual deal with HT City, which was unceremoniously called off. I'd signed the contract, I'd given them blank signed checks, yet they were very elusive about delivering the ads. Why so? Because if my show was well advertised, as it was of high quality, I would start signing movies. So can you imagine how much of conspiracy, how much of scheming, and how many blockages have gone into Khan's doing anything for me or signing me up as their main lead girl? All this while, Salman Khan did not take my name anywhere, did not help me get any platforms. Nothing whatsoever. No responsibility of having Pooja Mishra tied up to him. I returned back to Pune, heartbroken and raped. I got my medicals done, licked up my wounds and recorded the first song of Jad called Hotter Than You. With the help of a film school here in Pune, I even shot half of the music video, which again the Sinhas and the Khans intervened and stopped. So today I stand at a crossword in my life where they've made me totally bankrupt, murdered my father, and have left my projects hanging midway while they do back-to-back endorsements and expect applause for it. Well, you can't build your career on my grave, and that's for sure.